Hi, I'm Nancy Skinner, and many of you know I've spent my career focused on climate change and our environment, especially here in Michigan. And I know one thing we all have in common: Michiganders love our Great Lakes and fresh water. Well, we have three major water-related issues that every voter must know about before you vote: Enbridge, Nestle water withdrawal, and PFas contamination statewide. Number 3, PFAS. We all know about Flint's water crisis that's resulted in numerous criminal charges against Michigan's DEQ for knowingly allowing contaminated water to ruin lives in Flint. But now we're dealing with another serious statewide water problem: PFAS. They're chemicals which don't break down in the environment, and they've been linked to cancer, reproductive and liver problems, and other health issues. PFAS compounds are waste products of closed industries and military plants, and were first reported some 6 years ago to Michigan agencies, but no action was taken by state officials. Thanks to residents who noticed white foamy plumes and Aaron Weed, the township manager of Oscoda Township, they pushed DEQ to require the Air Force, which had a long-closed Wordsmith military base that heavily used PFAS in firefighting exercises, to clean up the contamination. But the Air Force requested that the state provide the applicable legal authority that held them responsible. The Detroit Free Press on Thursday reported that they had received minute meeting notes from statewide officials that say the DEQ had requested the AG's office to file a complaint to the Air Force. The article reported that Bill Schuette's office took 9 months to act on the Air Force request for the AG to specify the exact statutes and questions that held them responsible for the cleanup. DEQ and even Snyder ordered a lawsuit to be filed after the AG's office sat on that request for 9 months. PFAS contamination has happened throughout the country. To date, more than 30 sites and 15 communities across Michigan have confirmed PFAS contamination in the soil, groundwater, and surface water. Uncertainty shrouds the sites as residents worry about their health and property and question whether the government is doing enough to protect them. In the intervening 8 years, New Jersey and New Hampshire have already pursued federal litigation and won settlements to clean up their contaminated sites. Now some 126 sites across the country are in line for cleanup support, and Michigan is in the back of that line for federal money because they waited so long to act, and there are limited funds for contaminated cleanup. Aaron Weed and others said if only the AG didn't wait 9 months when they delivered the evidence to the AG's office, we would not be at the back of the line of more powerful states competing for dwindling funds to clean up our drinking water. We have 3 pre-existing conditions that threaten our Great Lakes and clean water supplies. The next governor, AG, and legislature will decide. Do you trust the same people who looked the other way during Flint's water crisis, allows Nestle to steal our groundwater, and now has ignored, then delayed a statewide water crisis in PFAS? Simple. As AG Dana Nessel said, she will fight to shut down Enbridge. This message was produced and paid for by me, Nancy Skinner.